All right. Hey everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we are playing some Burn in Standard, which typically is not usually the best idea. Burn in Standard usually has a hard time competing with just, doing a straight up mono red deck. And yeah, this is mono red. We do have a lot of pieces that are in here as well, but we're trying to focus on making sure that everything is just going straight at face. No matter what, we're going to be attacking that face as much as possible. And we actually have enough spells now that I think we can. Adding in the modal lands, being able to turn 4 of our, our basic lands into instead 1 damage spells for 1 mana. Well, not amazing. If it's coupled with Torbrand with just other pieces that we can do with this, it ends up being quite powerful. And so our main pieces that we're looking for here, we have Shock, we have Rolling Eruption, 3 damage, can also be kicked to do 5 points of damage. Slaying Fire, 3 mana, deals 4 damage, always in our deck because we are only playing red spells. And so with those pieces, we can kind of make sure that we are getting in for the main pieces of damage. Then, of course, we have our Stompy Boy with Bone Crusher Giant, 2 copies of Omen of the Forge, and then just kind of our other pieces to fill around this. So that's the main burn package, is those cards right there. We do have Valakut Exploration, which can do a little bit more. Spikefield Hazard as well. Heartfire Emulator lets us get prowess. We can start swinging in. It also just takes care of creatures pretty well for our deck. So instead of having to spend our shocks and whatever else at creatures, we can use Heartfire Emulator to be killing other creatures as well, which is really nice. We can also do it like as they're attacking in, block, send a bunch of damage at face, kill the other blocker, get rid of any kind of lifelink damage that might happen. So Heartfire Emulator actually really good in this deck for us. Robber the Rich also just, it's a good card, and yeah, it's a good card. Why would I not play Robber the Rich in this deck? It's hasty, does everything we want. It's going to get in for 2 points of damage, and if not, still the stuff that we need to take care of their other things. And then Torbrand just giving 2 more damage to everything that we cast, which is just beautiful. Chandra's Incinerator, just having something on the top end is nice. I don't think that you play a full play set of this. I think that 2 copies is right. Every once in a while, it's going to be great to have and nice. And the 6/6 Trample is awesome. Chandra Heart of Fire. I decided to go ahead and try this one out just because I've not really played with it too much. It does 2 points of damage to face, and it can also just discard, and it's good card draw for us. So our main card draw pieces is the Chandra Heart of Fire and Valakut Exploration. Otherwise, there's not a lot of card draw. We do have Scries with Omen of the Forge, and that's probably going to be our biggest weakness of this deck, is not having too much card draw. That's also why Robber the Rich is in. So anyway, 19 lands, a few extra modal lands in here, and let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this deck does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Bori Senior Bija. Bring it on. And this is a beautiful hand. This is so much burn. The only issue with this one is that we're on the draw instead of the play, which is always bad in aggro, but we have enough burn that it makes sense just to send it all at face. Pass turn. Robber the Rich is one of the cards we will kill instead of going face. All right, pass the turn. Oh, this is only sorcery speed. Crap. My bad. All right, down to 18. Yeah, we'll pass. Shock is pretty nice here. All right, so Rolling Eruption, send it at face, hold up the Shock. We'll probably kill the Phoenix of Ash. Pass the turn. I should have waited to see if they had like a Rimrock Knight that came out as well with that. That's fine. All right, well, we've dealt with a lot of the early game threats. Now we really just need to start sending damage at face. That is the way that we win. Bone Crusher Giant would be a great pull as well. Guys, Magic is easy. I might just play Bone Crusher out right now. No, let's pass the turn. Because if we hit land, we can kill something and play Bone Crusher. Slaying Fire to face is 4 points of damage. And if we have a good target like a Robber of the Rich, we'll definitely take him out. Take that boy down. Killing their own Robber of the Rich. Cool, that's fine. All right, Incinerator. We're one land away from being able to use the Incinerator here. With Slaying Fire. Wait, how much does it... So, 3 less. Yeah, we're one land away, so let's just pass the turn. We're one land away with either one of these. And so we'll just use Slaying Fire. Pass the turn. Plays out Crushy. Totally fine. Even like a shock off the top would be pretty nice here. Okay, down to 13. Immolator is interesting. Okay, play out Immolator. If Rolling Eruption was instant speed, this would be great right now. I also want to hold it up for some other stuff. What I think I might do is just use it as a blocker, and hopefully they like play something else out that we can kill. Yeah, man, Rolling Eruption really needs to be an instant speed spell. I have no clue why it's not. If I had Spikefield Hazard here, I'd be totally fine just to let this happen, but whatever. Down to 14. Give me a land. Not the worst. All right, as long as they don't have Embercleave, we have a pretty good shot on the next turn. They also have Castle Embereth here. We're gonna try to go for the block on Annex. Embercleave. If they want to use Embereth here, that's fine. It actually benefits them a little bit, but dude, we want to land. All right, we have to go for survival now. So hit here. Down to 7. Hold up Stompy, pass the turn. Goes for the pump there. All right, so lethal if I don't stomp here. Down to 1. Oh boy. I was gonna say, if we draw our land there, I'll be really angry, but yeah. All right. Just never drew our other land, which, understandable, only running 19 lands. kind of. We're running like 25 lands though, with all the modal lands, so there is that. And we did use every one that we ran into, so that was annoying. Up against Ancient Spartan, and we'll keep this. Play Mountain, pass the turn. Well, hello there. Gild the Goosey. I would love to kill this, but we're gonna go for damage at face instead. And Immolator can always just take care of the goose at some point. Or other threats. Migration, okay. Mutate is a little bit alarming. All right, no blue mana. Okay, Mountain. You know what? We came to do burn stuff. Let's do burn stuff. Hit your face. Swing in. Down to 14, pass the turn. Crawling Barrens. Harbinger. Arachnir, okay. Please swing in with a Great Horn. Thank you. All right, so we have some pretty interesting plays here we can go for as well. Pass my turn. Land. Land. Oh, yeah. Attack in. Okay, goes for the block. Do we care about the Arachnir? I don't think we do. So we can kill Great Horn and Harbinger this turn. I can send 4 damage at face. Get them down to 10, 7. I'm just debating if I want to actually take care of this Arachnir. Like if it's better to be throwing damage at face or if it's better to be clearing the board for like Bone Crusher Giant. We're gonna try to just go all face here. That's like the idea that we're trying to go for with this, right? Not gonna do anything else with this now. Let it go through, pass the turn. Hold up Stompy. Down to 12. Harbinger number 2. The card draw is annoying. We may have to kill that with Eruption. Swings in for 4. Down to 13. Stomp the face. Land. Chandra. Actually, let's do that on the next turn. In case we hit another land. Let's go... First off, play Bone Crusher Giant. Man, Rolling Eruption is such a... I hate that this is sorcery speed. It's so annoying. You can kill Harbinger. That means that they probably won't attack in as aggressively. And I kind of want them to. Let's just go ahead and throw this at face. Down to 7, pass the turn. This also might mean that they only swing in with the Great Horn now. Uprising. Now they have Trample. Now this draws a card regardless. Huh. They have 8 points of damage on board. We almost have lethal with Chandra. So that's going to draw regardless. So let's say... Do we still kill it, though? Take 1? Yeah, they're chump blocking, right? So we're going to go for burn damage. Okay, down to 12. They miss stuff with this? Ooh, okay, okay. Not too shabby. Guild Goose. What does this grab? A creature or a Garruk Planeswalker? Nice. Xul's Fury. Honestly, I think we play that out as a land now. And can do 2 damage to any target. You can kill the Arachnir. I think we go for burn. So they do have food, which is the annoying thing. They have 3 life to gain here. We bring them down a notch, down to 8. And I think that's one of the biggest issues with standard right now in burn is that there's so much life gain in the form. Yeah, there's still just so much life gain in the format right now. So that's 2 more life. Okay, 4 at Chandra. We have some pretty good top decks here. Land is actually really nice. We get to tick up here. Gotta be kidding me.
You know, I'm gonna do what feels right.
All right, well, we have to kill Greathorn. Can't play another land. Pass the turn. We get to Omen of the Forge at least. Crates of food. Yeah, so much life gain. We still have a decent board state at least, though. Shadowclaw smashing to the bottom. Rob of the Rich is nice. Yeah, it also has reach, which is really nice here. Crawling Barons. Oh, Crawling Barons can kill Chandra here. Crap. All right, keep that 1 card in hand. You know you want to.
Fine. I'm leaving.
Ah, rude. All right, I think that's over. They have a great henge. They have a Gilded Goose. They have all the life gain, and we're not gonna beat that. It all came down to whether or not we can keep the Chandra alive, and that did not happen. And so we done, guys. All right, keep this. It's for dogs. Oh, dog tribal would be fun. Not Doge. All right, up against Destrick and play Fury tap, pass the turn. Up against a Luris deck. Is this... Oh, gosh. Yay, we're going to play up against the stupidest deck of all time. All right, Rob of the Rich. That's at least nice. Oh, we're up against Rogues, it looks like. And honestly, I think Rogues is the reason why Standard isn't as fun at the moment. Trying to Luck is actually pretty cool. They don't have anything in the graveyard at the moment, but they can't have it now, and that's nice. Down to 18, pass the turn. Spikefield Hazard kills the Thief that comes out right now. Oh, who would have thought? There's the Thief that came out right then. Oh, boy. Valakut Exploration is also a little bit tempting to get out earlier than later. But I think that we take the opportunity to spike that gal. Down to 19. Royal Eruption, huh? This might also force out any other flash creature they have, so I'm going to go ahead and fire this off now. Okay. It also empties our hand a little bit to make sure that we draw something with Robber of the Rich. Drown in the Lock. Rude. Now do I Ruling Eruption or hold up removal? I don't think they're really going to go for that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I guess hold on to the higher damage spells for later in the game. Clearwater Pathway, Wind Robber. I'd also like to resolve Torbrand here, so if this gets countered, that's fine. It's a little bit higher value counter stuff. Slaying Fire. All right, well, man, Valakut Exploration is tempting too. Yeah, we play out Bone Crusher. Essence Scatter. Rude. We may need to go out of Mythic for this deck to really have a shot. I think this deck probably, like, it is fast enough for a lot of decks, but not up against the best decks in Standard, I don't think. This one is like, maybe like high tier 3 with Burn, just because Burn is consistent, it's good, you know, like, there's a ton of interactive stuff, you know, and that's good. All right, Torbrand gives us a shot here. 6 points of damage, so 11 damage here. Valakut Exploration with Torbrand, also awesome. If we have an untapped land, we can Valakut Exploration, Rolling Eruption, hit in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad, not bad. We have already seen 2 Drown in the Locks. For them to have another one would be pretty terrible. All right, buys the lure. That actually gives me some hope here. That means that they don't have too much stuff in hand to play. They can draw, I believe, with the Wind Robber if they need to. They can get in for 4 points of damage here, and racing might be worthwhile for them. They don't have Counterspell at the moment. So now they're... Like, what I would do is I swing a Soaring Thought Thief, hold up Wind Robber to block and draw with. Makes perfect sense. Yep, that's a good play. All right, and we're hoping for that untapped land on top, which we've gotten rid of a lot of them. Hey, nice. Valakut Expiration. And I guess we're hoping for like a 2-mana burn spell off of this. That'd be the best thing. So we can hold on to more stuff in hand. Although getting the extra hits with this is also nice. Okay, Royal Eruption. You know, let's actually attack in first. Yeah, it blocks with Wind Robber, draws a card. We get it. And they can do that every turn with like Lurrus and stuff. Lurrus will probably come down next turn and we will... I'm not sure if we'll have to kill it or not. We'll see. Okay, Royal Eruption, hit the face. 5, down to 11. 1, 2, 3, down to 8. Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, land gets us there. Shock gets us there. So we have lethal in like a few different ways next turn. And I like all of those ways. Yeah, so we have 6 points of damage in hand as long as Torbrand sticks around. Okay. Those were not lands, so that's good. We get to mill 2 more. Let's use Thirst. That's rough. Okay, now we only have 4 damage. But they're tapped out. They give us an opening. We may just want to kill the Soaring Thought. Ooh, that's nice. That's very, very nice. All right. Robber the Rich. Swing them in. We also have Drown in the Lock and Heartless Act. I could Heartless Act Ruin Crab now. Force the damage to go through. I have 4 points of damage in hand. Yeah, so we kill Ruin Crab. I'm not as worried about our life total. We should be able to do more damage than they can, hopefully. Drown in the Lock also can kill their Lurrus if we get a swing in on the next turn. So them just playing Lurrus without too much mana means that we have a good shot of still killing the Lurrus here too. Takes off the life gain, and then if we can get in for the damage, we win. I like doing that thing. Also, shock still just gets us there. As long as they don't have... Like, we'll probably swing in to hold up John on the Lock first, and then try to go in for burn. Luris comes out. Sweet. Holds up 2 blue mana. I think this deck runs Disruption. All right, plays out Wind Robber for blocker. All right, sweet. That's fine. Double Wind Robber. That's totally fine. Okay, now we're looking for burn from our hand. Yeah, okay, down to 12. We are going to Drown on the Lock. Oh, double Slaying Fire. 1 land off from this. So... Oh, wait. Dang it. I don't get another card here with Rabbit Rich. I needed to use Slaying Fire first to draw another card. All right, kill Luris anyway. Get rid of that dude. They probably will go ahead and trade off with one of these Wind Robbers. They block with both. Okay, yeah, it dies. Do this while they're tapped down. Slaying Fire. Down to 2. Just saw my news upload. Glad I'm still alive. Oh, to die to damage? Yeah. Or you're saying that I haven't uploaded in a while? Because I've been uploading for the last 2 months now. But because I took like 2 weeks off, YouTube's not suggesting me to anybody anymore. Which has been a little bit frustrating. All right, so they have another card draw. They have 2 cards in hand. Ah, that was the shock. Oh, that was a shock off the top. All right, land still because it's more stuff as well. Like, we have like 0 dead draws. Except maybe like Cthulhu's Fury. Actually, no, that's also a land. So yeah, I don't even know what draw would be dead here. I would love to have some like stuff that we can cast from the graveyard in this. Maybe having like Phoenix in this format is nice just to play up against this deck. Ruin Crab. All right. Oh, yeah. Yes. All right. There's no way that we can lose now. So swing in, throw the Slaying Fire. They sack here or they have a counter spell. Okay. And we have Bone Crusher Giant. Nice. All right, I'm against Storyteller. I jumped out of Mythic just because this deck is good, but not quite to the level I'd like it to be for Mythic. And so, yeah, we'll play out Mountain, pass the turn. The biggest thing is that we're going to run up against a lot of the same decks over and over again. And I just didn't want to run up against another Rogues deck because I know a lot of my viewers just don't like that as much. Robber. Ooh. Idol of Endurance. That actually can be really good for us. We don't have a ton of creatures, but being able to just cast them at instance. Oh, you have to have white mana to activate it, though. Meh, never mind. Lame. Interesting options here. So Valakut next turn makes a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and attack in. See what else we can hit. Oh, do we have the same amount of cards? No, we didn't. That's fine. I'm wanting to block with the Ruin Crab. Okay. Okay, they block. We play out Immolator. And man, killing the Thieves Guild and Forester. I got out of Mythic to not run up against this stupid deck. I just realized, what am I doing? I'm playing up against the same deck. And they're going off like crazy too. Oh, I love this so much. I guess we take it. We say no blocks. Okay, exploration. I think I'd like to find like, well, not a land, but sure. All right, swing in. Blocks there, blocks there. This is totally fine with us. And then we can kill this at any time. So yeah, pass the turn. Down to 17. Soaring Thought Thief. Now we will kill you. We're getting close to just casting, hard casting this incinerator. And that looks like that's what's going to happen. All right, Valakut Expiration. Seriously? Stupid! I hate this does it at the end step as well, because otherwise that would have let us cast this one. All right, that's cool. Whatever. Crabs over here. Crabs over there. There's a crab over here. What's that? What's the old like I think Jimmy Fallon used to do, I think it was. Oh, just milling all of our best cards. That's cool. Valakut Expiration. Could have done one of those. Stupid. One card left in hand. Like, we actually are in pretty good shape. They are hitting for 6 turn. 6 each turn. I can spoke right. And that's somewhat terrifying, but we can do this. It could happen. Who knows what movie that's from? My turn. Kazul's Fury. It's actually very intriguing. Torbrand. Also very intriguing. So whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, then it costs X less, where X is the amount of non-combat damage dealt this turn. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. We are going to have to kill these guys soon. Down to 8. Fury, I think we're probably just going to use for being able to bring back Valakut stuff. Being able to do extra damage with this will be really nice. If they don't throw out another threat here, then they don't actually have a chance at lethal. Now they have a chance at lethal. Slaying Fire. Okay, play that. All right, well, might as well play both of these while we can, right? Six. Incinerator. So now we have a blocker for Thieves Guild Enforcer. We're going to have to block. I think I'd rather keep out Torbrand. And if not, I'm fine trading with Thieves Guild Enforcer. So let's go ahead and throw this in. All right, they trade. Oh, dang it. I should have kept that back. I totally forgot about the Valakut thing. We could have done 3 points of damage to any one of them. No, I messed that up. Okay, that was a big mistake. Sorry, guys. Down to 2. Burn spell. Not it yet. Burn spell. Shock gets us there too. Yes. Yes. Because we have the Castle Embreth, we're just fine here. Sure, you take some damages. Swing in. Oh! No! We were so close. No! Oh, I messed it up, guys. I messed it up. I should not have swung in with that Torbrand on that turn. They've also drawn amazing top decks, like 4 turns in a row. Dang it. So glad we went out of Mythic so we can play up against the same deck we play in Mythic. That's a lot of tapped lands. That's fine though, we'll keep this. Ooh, that's not a tapped land. I'm still gonna throw this one out as a tapped one. We're gonna try to not use the, or try to use this as an actual spell, but Heartfire Emulator on turn 2 is nice. Killing that's also pretty nice. All right, Heartfire Emulator, pass the turn. Rude. All right, we're gonna go Ruling Eruption at face. Pass the turn. Stomps us down to 15. Could try to wait to see if they're going to throw out the Rimrock Knight. Taking 3 points of damage here probably would be okay, but I think it's better just to make sure that we're okay. Oh, we need the land there. I want to go for Valakut Exploration. Try to make sure that we're getting more stuff going for us. If we can get that out, like land and Torbrand here, that'd be sweet. Annex. Okay, land. What do we hit? Another land. So I can go Slaying Fire. Yeah, let's bring out Torbrand. Try to keep it alive for a turn. If we can then use Chandra's Incinerator to then like let us cast some other stuff here, it would be pretty nice. So we say no blocks. We hope to not be dead. Embercleave? Actually, they don't have the mana for Embercleave. Shocks us. Stomps it. Okay. Down to 4. That's also not good. Not exactly desirable. Okay, we drop the 1 if we go face with the Slaying Fire. We can't kill both of them. So yeah, we go 4 points of damage there. Play out Incinerator. Pass the turn. Sure, doesn't actually matter. Okay. Swings in. Do we need to kill? Oh yeah, we have to block here. Okay, block. Do you have the Embercleave now? Of course you do. Crap. Good game, sir. I hate you. Yeah, I'm not sure if Burn really has a place in Mythic right or in Standard right now. And it looks like we're done playing right now anyway, because that's what happened there. All right, in the wrap up for this one, so we had one good win with the deck. I do think Burn has a chance in Standard. The issue is that everything else is so fast and powerful that you're spending your entire time sending damage at face or sending damage at creatures instead of face, which if you don't do that, you're still too slow. Like, I think Burn kills at turn 6 right now, which other stuff, and that's if you're lucky. And other stuff kills you at turn 5 in Standard right now. Maybe turn 4 if they're really fast. Or they're gaining life, and that pushes that turn 6 back to turn 8, and then you're definitely too slow to really be able to do much else. So that's my thoughts on Burn right now. I think it is fun to try. It is fun to do. I really like Burn style of decks, going at face and everything like that. And I think that if you find, like, if you play this more like, okay, get all the pieces out that we need, make sure that you're hitting Torbrand, maybe to go to 4 copies of this to make sure you have it. Go for Chandra's Incinerator so that you can still throw damage at face and bring it out and still kill other things. The issue is just there's good removal right now too. It's, as you could see, it was really hard to actually cast the Chandra's Incinerator consistently. We were having to wait till turn 5 to hit it every time because you have to have Slaying Fire or whatever else to be able to then have enough mana to still cast it. So I like it. It's just a little bit too slow for me in my opinion. So anyway,